What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at Maxnut Studios Killmonger statue, and go ahead and check out his works at maxnutstudios.com. They're actually running a promo right now on their website if you're a member, so you get all sorts of discounts and all that good stuff. And not only that, be careful. So I would highly suggest, if you are interested in any of his head sculpts or statues and whatnot, he's working on other things as well. Just buy it from his website, because there's a lot of counterfeit about his work nowadays. So you want to make sure that you get the best quality of Maxnut Studios work. So just head over to his website. Check out his Instagram page as well. So look at this box right here, man. This is premium. Well, I can't say anything about Maxnut when it comes to like packaging anyway. From the head sculpts that you've seen me unbox throughout this this past year, from John Wick to Tony Stark, now to Black Panther, the 3-pack. His packaging it's like opening a DX figure, man. Especially though for those head sculpts, and it's no different here. This is well protected. This is a heavy statue as well, really high grade. Just feels premium, man. It does have that weight to it, you know, not one of those cheaper statues that you lift up and there's nothing on it. It's like hollow. This has some serious weight, so like I said, it feels like you're really getting your money's worth, and you definitely are with all the details that it comes with. So there's 2 layers into this one, so that the statue and the head sculpt itself, and you lift this one up and you can see the base, which is amazing as well. You got this necklace from Killmonger that he wore, and you got his 2 weapons that are amazing. They're die cast, and because I do have the Killmonger from Hot Toys to compare them. There's nothing on Hot Toys. Is nothing on this one, and as you can see here, you can kind of screw out the handles in there. And this is the broken spear. And the paint application to this base is just phenomenal, which we're gonna take a look later and look at the back part right there. It has some felt sort of a base, so it doesn't slip when you are, you know, maybe putting them in a table that's, let's say, glossy or whatnot. And this is the spear again, die cast. It's beautiful. Like I said, you know, the Hot Toys version has nothing on this one. And the base itself, man, I am a sucker for bases like this, any diorama sort of thing. So I hope he does this more. His paintwork, man, is just phenomenal. And on the back part right there, his branding is just amazing. The way he handles his products are just so professional, man. Just from packaging to logos and placements, and just the overall presentation is you know, just top quality for Maxnut. And you can see the necklace right there with the some ivories, the head sculpt, which is KM001. It's included in there. So I got 2. I got this for the statue, and one that I would use in the near future. I'm gonna kit bash myself a Killmonger, and this is the sword. As you can see, nice weathering, and the spear also has tons of details on it. You can see some scratches on the tip, and at the bottom you can screw it in and out. That's why there's like a gap. So if you are having trouble inserting them, especially the sword, you gotta unscrew it first so you don't damage the hands. And this is the figure itself. And the effects here, as you remember from the movie, they were fighting in a waterfall sort of a setting, so it has that wet look in it, and we're gonna put that in there. So that's why it's shiny, because he got wet while fighting Black Panther. So the shininess kind of like reminds you of Uncharted with Nathan Drake. So this is how you assemble it. It's pretty easy. You just kind of put the statue in there. I didn't push the head all the way down. If you do, you would minimize the seam, and you can see here he's holding the spear, and you can move it around. That's the beauty of it. And this is how you attach the sword. Normally I would show you how to screw it in and out, but you know, like my hands are gonna be all over the camera, which is, I'm not a big fan of those shots. So it's pretty self-explanatory, so you'll get it for sure. You can see in his boots, there's a lot of weathering in it. The pants are just nicely sculpted. There's a lot of details in it. If you rewatch the movie, you might say, hey, there's some like details on it. Again, this one was the wet portion of it, so it does have that glossy feel, but you can see there all the weathering, some damages in there. But the most impressive part of this statue, I would say, is the body. I mean, this is kind of like in 1/6 form. I'm still kind of upset that Hot Toys never tackled this version, because this gives a lot of story about Killmonger, which for me is the second best villain in MCU. I wish he would come back in some sort of form or manner, because I think Michael B. Jordan did a phenomenal job on the character. I love his character. That's why I couldn't wait to get my hands on this statue and review it. Unfortunately, because of the holidays and whatnot, it took me a while. But this is just, it's amazing. It's amazing statue, as you can see here. The head sculpt, as you know, I'm a big fan of Maxnut's work when it comes to head sculpt. You can see the seam on the neck, because you can actually use the other head sculpt that he did make, the 002. That is possible to input as well. Beautiful, man. And look at the necklace, the hair, the fading on the back of his hair, all the scars of all the people that he just killed. This is the highlight of it. It was never done in any 1/6 form. Like, if a company does this is a lot of work, to do if you're using a Phison body. So this might be your best chance of owning a Killmonger in this look. I see them making, like the civilian version, the one that he looks like a military. And look at his boots, like with all the weathering and all that stuff. And let's take a quick look of this guy. You can see even the small details, like the crosses of the details on the scars that he does have on his body. It's just beautiful. Sometimes I just sit around and because of the pose, which is also a perfect one that they picked, because he's kind of pointing at T'Challa. He got this intense moment where he captured the throne, basically. Everything just is beautiful about this figure, and the movie itself. The movie itself is one of Marvel's best, in my opinion, and they just captured it here. Look at that. And when you kind of point him on the camera, and so you can see there, like one part is blurry and one is not. And it doesn't take too much space. That's the beauty of this statue as well, because a typical statue would take up real estate. Not this one. Not this one, guys. And here he is, kind of like in the waterfalls, the Warrior Falls on Black Panther. And as you can see right here, it is beautiful. So if you have some sort of a backdrop, and this is not the most accurate one, this is the only one I can find on the web, but I think it's still beautiful. I think it still captures the essence of Black Panther here. It's just nice. I mean, I love the statue. I love the character. Maxnut once again delivered a home run as far as making this Killmonger. I wish he would have done the actual figure, man. But he's good at what he does, which is head sculpt, and I'm glad he was able to produce just a statue of this magnitude. And for the price, it's pretty reasonable. The price, I think, is just about right. Feels like any 1/6 figure, which is this is kind of what it is, with a great base. And again, like I said, the body that this guy comes with, it'll be a hard transition to a 1/6 scale. Imagine it being Phison, not only Phison, but putting all those scars in there. It would almost be, I mean, I'll be surprised if they tackle this in a 1/6 form. But the good news is you always got this option to pick this statue up. And again, it's not going to look weird right next to you. Let's say Black Panther or Killmonger. It's pretty much the same size. The scale is right there. So it would just look seamless in your display. So thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully this video really helped you out. If it did, give this video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. And if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification so you know whenever I upload a new video. And definitely do check out Maxnut Studios website to check out more of his works, his phenomenal works. And not only that, upcoming products for him as well. And if you're not yet a member of his website, go ahead and do that right now. So thank you for watching, guys. Again, hit that like button. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Twitch. And I would see you guys in the next video.